Hi, my name is Edwin Gonzalez, and today I'm going to be informing you about the history of hip hop. Most importantly, on how it has changed the culture over time. I got love for my brother, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We got to make changes, learn to see me as a brother instead of two distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take my brother if he's close to me? I love to go back to when we played as kids, but things change and that's just the way it is. Written by Tupac, may his soul rest in peace. I'm going to be enlightening you today about the history of hip hop and how it has changed and impacted us over time. Many times in hip hop, it has been used to convey America's biggest problems and the problems overall in the world. This being racial inequality, poverty, and drugs. Hip hop artists as a whole don't shy away from talking about these sensitive topics, as they know how powerful of an influence they are over the listener and the youth overall. I'm going to be breaking down the history of hip hop into two categories: how it has changed culture over time and how it has changed music overall. And as an avid listener to hip hop, I can say that I learned more about America's biggest problems from hip hop than I did from CNN or from Fox News. Hip hop can connect to people and it can make them feel an out of body experience. It has saved lives many, many times. Hip hop has an overwhelming effect on our community. First starting in New York City in the 1970s in the Bronx, gangs and violence were increasing exponentially, and hip hop became a way out of these gangs and the struggles of social economic factors that they were facing back in the day. It started as a distraction, but it would blossom into a lifestyle, and because of this, it has provided us many elements that we know now. One of these elements is graffiti. Graffiti was a way to express your emotions and your feelings, and also a way to promote your music and get your name out there. Another one of these elements is breakdancing and dancing in general, or not dancing in general, but breakdancing. It served as a way to express your feelings just like graffiti, but kids all across America were using this more than graffiti. And another one of these elements, and the one that I myself think is the most important to this day, is storytelling. The art of storytelling would allow the artist to basically express their emotions, feelings, and thoughts to us. And as an example, one of these artists, J. Cole, which is present now, J. Cole, I will be using his fourth studio album as an example. In this album, he takes on the role as an author and explains the life of his late childhood friend and dedicates the album to his daughter. Now, during the album, he builds a concept on another man's story, but using his story at the same time. Because of this, we get to understand this man until his death, and we get to understand how he was day to day. Every verse that J. Cole sings in this song, carries a certain rasp to it. It carries a certain tone. And Cole leaves the audience or the listener with such an experience that is so hard to explain. Like I said, he dedicates the album to his daughter. Hence, the album is called For Your Eyes Only. Storytelling is so important to the youth and to all generations. And many artists like Cole, like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Jay-Z, all have the same ability and are all considered the greatest of all time because of the impact that they had on us. Another thing that would change and continue moving forward, hip-hop now is being used as a way to get to the younger youth. It is a therapeutic tool used to understand the youth. it is regarded to have healing powers. And according to an article, these healing powers are based on the beliefs of peace, respect, social justice, self-worth, community, and all about having just pure fun. It is considered the language of the younger generation. That is just overall very beautiful. Now, today we went through many things that hip-hop has done. And as music will continue to grow, hip-hop will continue to grow. And the arts of storytelling, dancing, graffiti. Well, I don't know about graffiti. I don't know if that's still around nowadays. But everything will continue to grow and blossom into something more than it is. Music is more than just music. It is more than just sound. It is more than just a genre. Music is a lifestyle. It has saved lives many times. And I encourage you, for your next listen, I encourage you to take a moment and to just experience it. Thank you.